Toyota has built its reputation over decades by doing one thing extremely well, making cars that keep running long after most owners expect them to. When people talk about reliability, the Toyota name almost always comes up first, and for good reason. That consistency has made Toyota the default recommendation for buyers who want peace of mind above all else. What often gets missed in that conversation is how much the rest of the industry has caught up. A handful of brands have spent years refining their engineering, tightening quality control, and simplifying ownership to the point where they now match Toyota's longevity. In some cases, they even go a step further by keeping repair and maintenance costs lower once the miles start adding up. This video looks at 4 car brands that can realistically outlast Toyota in real-world ownership, while also being easier and cheaper to live with when something eventually needs fixing. Subaru has never tried to compete on flash or luxury. Instead, the brand has focused almost obsessively on durability in conditions that wear cars down faster than usual. Snow, rain, rough roads, and long daily commutes are exactly the environment Subaru designs for. A major reason for that durability is the symmetrical all-wheel drive system used across much of the lineup. Unlike systems that activate only when slip is detected, Subaru's setup stays engaged all the time, which spreads stress evenly across drivetrain components. Over years of use, that balanced load reduces the kind of uneven wear that leads to expensive failures. Consumer Reports has repeatedly pointed out that Subaru's all-wheel drive systems and powertrains avoid many of the long-term mechanical problems seen in other brands. That matters because drivetrain repairs are among the most costly issues owners face once a vehicle ages. Subaru's engineering philosophy also plays a quiet but important role. While the vehicles may appear complex at first glance, the underlying architecture relies on proven designs that evolve slowly rather than changing dramatically every generation. Conservative updates, consistent materials, and tight quality control reduce the number of weak points that can fail over time. That approach shows up clearly in model comparisons. Cars like the Impreza have ranked higher than the Toyota Corolla in certain studies when it comes to engine and transmission issues. That result stands out, considering Toyota often ranks ahead of the vast majority of brands in those same categories. Add relatively low recall rates for safety and electronic systems, and Subaru becomes a brand that can genuinely match Toyota's longevity while often costing less to keep running as the years go by. Mazda's position in reliability discussions looks very different today than it did 15 years ago. The brand quietly reinvented itself by prioritizing consistency and build quality over novelty, and that decision has reshaped how its cars perform over the long term. Instead of chasing complex or experimental technology, Mazda focused on refining traditional engines, transmissions, and chassis designs. That restraint reduced the number of components that could fail and simplified repairs when something eventually wore out. The results are visible in reliability rankings. In multiple Consumer Reports surveys, Mazda now places just behind Toyota and Lexus, and in some years, it sits right alongside them. In 2021, Mazda joined Toyota and Lexus as one of the 3 most reliable brands in the market, a position few would have predicted a decade earlier. Comparisons between specific models reinforce that progress. The Mazda CX-5 and Toyota RAV4 often appeal to the same buyers, and while the RAV4 remains extremely popular, long-term owners have found that the CX-5's engine and transmission hold up just as well over time. Many drivers also note that Mazda achieved this durability without sacrificing driving feel. The same pattern appears in smaller cars. The Mazda 3 and Toyota Corolla both carry strong reputations for reliability, and dependability studies from J.D. Power confirm that Mazda's drivetrain and electrical systems perform on the same level during extended ownership. Mazda has also focused on reducing vehicle weight and improving fuel efficiency while keeping structural durability intact. That balance helps control wear on components and keeps routine maintenance affordable. As long as Mazda continues to refine rather than overcomplicate, it remains one of the strongest alternatives to Toyota for buyers who care about longevity and repair costs. Honda has long shared Toyota's reputation for building cars that last, and the comparison between the two brands comes up constantly. That isn't marketing hype, it reflects a shared engineering mindset centered on efficiency, durability, and straightforward maintenance. Across multiple studies from J.D. Power and Consumer Reports, Honda consistently ranks close to Toyota in long-term reliability. In certain categories and model years, Honda even edges slightly ahead, particularly when it comes to powertrain longevity. A large part of that performance comes from Honda's engine design. Many Honda models use VTEC technology, which allows engines to deliver power efficiently across different RPM ranges. That balance reduces strain during everyday driving while still allowing strong performance when needed, helping engines age more gracefully. Real-world ownership comparisons highlight where Honda sometimes pulls ahead. The Honda Civic, for example, has often been viewed as a stronger long-term option than the Toyota Corolla in certain generations, largely due to fewer transmission-related issues and consistent engine behavior over time. The compact SUV segment tells a similar story. While the Toyota RAV4 remains one of the most dependable vehicles on the road, older Honda CR-V models have shown fewer long-term mechanical problems in some studies, particularly related to powertrain components. Honda's advantage lies in consistency. Designs evolve gradually, parts availability remains strong for many years, and repair procedures stay relatively simple. Over long ownership periods, that steady approach allows many Honda vehicles to match or even outlast comparable Toyota models, often with fewer surprises along the way. Lexus, including Lexus in this list, might feel unfair, but it earns its place as a separate brand with distinct standards. While Lexus benefits from Toyota's engineering foundation, it applies stricter quality control and higher material standards throughout production. That difference shows up clearly in reliability data. In J.D. Power's 2023 Vehicle Dependability Study, Lexus ranked above Toyota overall, driven by fewer reported problems related to electronics, powertrain refinement, and interior systems. Luxury vehicles often suffer from complexity, yet Lexus avoids many of the issues that plague European luxury brands. Features are introduced carefully, and proven systems are favored over experimental technology that can age poorly. Comparisons within the same family make the contrast obvious. The Lexus RX and Toyota Highlander share mechanical roots, yet the RX consistently reports fewer long-term issues with electronics and drivetrain smoothness. The same pattern appears with the Lexus ES and Toyota Camry, which share a platform but diverge in build quality and long-term dependability scores. Lexus models do cost more upfront, but that initial investment often pays off through fewer unexpected repairs and smoother ownership over time. Reduced downtime, lower stress, and strong resale value help explain why Lexus frequently outperforms Toyota in long-term satisfaction studies. Toyota remains one of the most dependable automotive brands in the world, and that reputation is well earned. What has changed is the competition around it. Subaru, Mazda, Honda, and Lexus have all proven that long-lasting vehicles do not require excessive repair bills or constant maintenance. In many cases, these brands match Toyota's reliability while offering ownership experiences that feel just as stable and sometimes easier on the wallet over the long run. For buyers planning to keep a vehicle well past the warranty period, looking beyond the Toyota badge can reveal options that last just as long and cost less to live with year after year. Thanks for watching, and until next time, drive safe.